Continue our coverage of the Northern Shore Open. We resume action at the 7th. There are a few more birdies to go. Chance to move to 8 under here. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Now 5 shots up after that hole. The par 5 8th at Marigot Cove. They suggest it's gettable, but gee, it's going to have to take 2 great shots.
It is, and it's going to take a brave second shot as well. A really cool feature. Again, you're trying to work this thing along the ground as best possible. Get your tee shot down the left-hand side, which opens up the angle for the second shot to a Redan-style green, moving from right to left around that bunker. Only the bravest, though, are going to go for it in 2. If you leave it just a little bit short, you should have a pretty basic, straightforward pitch shot. Easy to get it close.
Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. Opting for the hybrid, I think. "16 feet to the cup." Well, out on tour, they call it the turkey. 3 straight birdies. Good luck for him. And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
If it's up, it could be in. Well, that was a phenomenal play. Almost an eagle. Well, that one's come up shorter than we wanted. He's currently sitting in first place. Par 4, 9th hole here. That should find the fairway. Standing over his second shot. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one is right down the pipe.
He's looking for an early KO against Lydia after that. Wow, she's on the ropes and maybe down on the canvas if he continues.
There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
I got to say, every facet of this player's game was in great shape today. Lots of golf yet to be played. Looking forward to watching it.
The 10th hole starts with a really tight par 3. If you've got that back hole location, Rich, gee, it's hard to get to.
How brave are you? How are your nerves? How you feeling? You better be feeling good, and you better not be afraid if you want to take on this pin that's all the way back here. Good luck to you.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Beautiful.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Currently at 10 under par overall. Now with the honour on a par 5. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Time for the second shot at the 11th. maybe going for the green, are we? Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Here's a chance to get to 12 under. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
On a good line. Getting battered.
You beauty! What a putt! That's a big 8-shot advantage for our leader as we head to the next hole. Here we are at the par 3 12th hole. He's playing the draw here. Opting for the 5-iron. This is beautiful to watch.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
It's a straight putt for the most part. It should turn a little to the left as it nears the hole, however.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 13th hole is a par 4. A quality shot, that. Now switching our focus to Lydia Cove.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Great looking shot, this. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 13th. This putt here to get to 14 under the card. Ooh, nice line. And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack. And it's only the first round. The 14th is a par 5. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. This shot coming from around 220 yards. This one's going right at the pin here. That was a beauty. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
This is to get 2 back from the course.
John, what's the line on this putt?
There's a little complexity, and this one's going downhill, braking to the right.
This one's online. And down it goes for an eagle. And after that, now sitting at 16 under for the event. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. Ooh, bold play here, going with the chief off the tee. That'll work there. This is his second shot. Nicely done. Always nice to have a birdie putt. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Oh, put the brakes on that one. That's got far too much speed. That's a solid par. There's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack. Boy, oh boy, Rich, the 16th hole visually is an absolute beauty, but as a par 3, it's a beast.
Give me a layup number, please. I am not trying to find this green in regulation. I'm trying to lay it up and have a short little pitch shot for my second. Because if I take on this green and I miss it a little right, well, then I'm going to have a 60-yard pitch shot straight up the hill for my next shot. No, thank you. Give me a 4, and I'm happy to go on from there.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Cove's up to?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh. It's just about 3 feet away. Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack, and it's only the first round. The 17th hole at Marigot Cove is a par 4, but the challenge really is in where to leave the tee ball.
Ideally, you want to challenge that bunker. You want to challenge the end of the fairway because you want as short of a second shot as possible into this minuscule green. Anything left shy of that bunker is going to leave a mid to long iron. No, thank you.
Well played, mate. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. An elevated tee shot to finish up your round here at Marigot Cove. And I just think, as a person who likes to draw the ball, I just want to aim over that big rocky outcrop on the right.
As long as you catch it square in the screws, you can go ahead and do that. Anything coming up shy will catch that rocky terrain and go hasta la bye-bye. Second shot will be down the hill to a deceiving green that's got some runoff areas, short of the green and also long left.
Oh, well done. Time for the second shot on the 18th. Looks like a lovely little draw there. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. And he's down there. You got a read?
Oh, it's so hard to tell, but I think it's a little bit right to left.
And a lovely way to finish his day, closing the round with a birdie. And folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. That's pretty nice, eh, Rich?
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Thanks for joining us. Our coverage of the final round of the Northern Shore Open begins now. Luke Elvey, Rich Beat, calling all the action here. It's always terrific to have you join us. Rich, the final round is underway and our featured player is sitting right there in first place.
Just a monumental lead going in this final round. I mean, it's got to be debilitating to the other golfers around him. This player, he's so far past everybody right now, they've got to be scratching their heads going, how do we beat this guy?
Now to the first hole. He's put together a very impressive display. Got a handful of shots lead over the field. Will he close this one out? Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. That should set up another chance. Putting for birdie. Oh, what about this start?
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
And now that finds him in first place. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. And choosing the 8-iron here. And he's safely on the green. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Currently sitting at an impressive 20 under par here. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Sometimes people say tee it high and let it fly. Not here, no way, no sir. Tee this thing down low and chase it out there. Use the contour of the fairway to get the distance required to hopefully knock this thing on in two. Second shot, aim out to the left. Again, keep this thing low on the ground and moving. Get it up there just shy of the green, a little pitch shot from there, and you find yourself a nice little birdie.
This now, his third shot. Oh, I like the look of this one. This looks really good. Just a short putt remaining here. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
He sits in first position. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 4.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Second shot here on the fourth. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Wow, steady on there. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
Holding steady in first place after that one. Let's see what happens here at the fifth. Playing from around 150 yards here. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Lining up from around 160 yards. That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Seems to be some sort of a mission he's on today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Currently 23 under par for the event. Incredible play. This one's a par 3.
Plateau on the left-hand side of this green that runs into a low area over on the right-hand side. When the pin's on the left, do not miss it long nor left. You're begging to make bogey, more than likely worse. Anything on the right-hand side, though, start licking your chops, my friend. You're thinking 2 all day long.
Playing the draw shot here. Wow, what a shot. Putting for birdie here. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. On the tee now, the par 5 8th hole.
There's another par 5 where height is not necessarily required to get it home in 2. Try and ease it down the right-hand side as best you can. And from there, you got a very unique shaped green that may not require or necessitate you going for it in 2. A Redan style green going from right to left around a bunker placed on the left-hand side of the green. This hole is outstanding.
Oh, that was so close to going in. 14 feet to the cup. He's looking for his 3rd birdie in a row. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Well, the putt will start out pretty straight. Take a little turn to the right, nearing the hole.
What a putt that was. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole. Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. This shot here near the 200-yard marker.
Okay, it's hit its spot. It's tracking. Here we go. This could be a big moment. What an exceptional approach into this green. Lydia Cove seems to be paying a bit more attention to her rival now, and for good reason.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these 2 players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. 4 feet to the cup.
A great birdie chance here.
He's currently in first place. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Well struck. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
Now look at this one come back. Ooh. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Great shot. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from around 135 yards.
Yeah, that was a safe play. And he's down there. You got to read.
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
A good stroke. Just missing the birdie there. That's a shame. And that should secure the par on this one. He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Welcome to the 14th hole. It's a par 5. Wow, that was just striped. He's setting up for his second shot. Going with the hybrid. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle.
This one's looking good.
Yeah, nicely holed. Still in the lead now after that hole. Here we are at the par 5 15th.
Feeling awfully good coming off an eagle at the last.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader.
Luke, that one was humongous.
Well, that'll work there. How close was that to going in? 13 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Nothing too much in this putt. It should go a little bit to the right, though, I think.
Oh, well holed. He'll take the birdie.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
He's currently sitting in first place. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Give me a layup number, please. I am not trying to find this green in regulation. I'm trying to lay it up and have a short little pitch shot for my second. Because if I take on this green and I miss it a little right, well, then I'm going to have a 60-yard pitch shot straight up the hill for my next shot. No, thank you. Give me a 4, and I'm happy to go on from there.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
Oh, that rushed past the hole with some serious speed. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
Ideally, you'd like to challenge the end of this fairway as best possible and leave yourself as short a second shot as you can possibly get into this green that sits across the water from you. Anything left short of that fairway bunker is going to leave a long iron to a small target.
Lovely effort, that. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
This one looks to be heading towards the green. Well, that's beautifully judged. You always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. He's making this look easy, keeps surging ahead. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Well, what a lovely position to be in, holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Second shot here on the 18th hole.
A nice little draw. Nothing sweeter.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
And now this to win the Northern Shore Open. And that'll do it. Holds it for the win.
This player is able to hold everyone at bay once again this week. This is an outstanding performance.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time.